Let me go take a piss, and then I'll be back. Oh, fuck. Ow, bro, my ear hurts so bad.
Heed the call of your innermost desires. Advance without fear. Navigate as your heart dictates. Robust power. Perfect execution. Foresee the storm and overcome it. Calm. City Series. Energizing combo sets. Hearty noodle bowls. Waterfall soup.
All right, boys. Panda Express ordered. Munchies on the way. Perfect for story time. Hey, I'm not being a fat ass. I'm working out again, so I need all the food I can eat. It's my 15th straight day of Panda Express. It is not. I would not go that far. All right. Is orange chicken from Panda good? Yes, but I've been getting this new thing that they seem to have added. It is the Dynamite Sweet and Sour Chicken. It tastes pretty good. Yes, sir. Together with the Opal Squad, you brief Isolde on what you saw in the footage.
The Exaltists have already figured out that we're launching a full-scale operation? So far, only Obalsquan's scouting mission involved direct combat. What that recon team ran into was likely just an unfortunate accident.
I was
Operation
Magus there for a
flawless,
second.
and no part of the plan was leaked. That means either the Exaltists are more perceptive than we thought, or some unit acted outside my command and carried out an unsanctioned mission.
But Lorenz handed over command of this operation to you.
So if they rule out interference from higher up, the only one who could have mobilized troops without the Colonel's approval is...
Mm-hmm. Only the Major General himself.
I knew it. He's sus as fuck.
Looks like Colonel Isolde has it even tougher
How
than
hot
I
is the chicken?
do
It's not that
when
hot.
it comes to dealing with a demanding superior.
Orphe, you don't actually think I'm that difficult to deal with, do you?
Yes, she does.
At this point, arguing with my superior won't do any good.
So if we want the raid to stay on track, we'll have to strike even faster.
While I usually think you're a little too reckless, Magus, this time, I agree with
Didn't we
you.
literally listen to this part
Swift
yesterday?
as the wind,
Why are we listening to it
fierce
again?
as fire, and unknowable as shadow. That's the essence of Blitz tactics. At least according to
No,
a
we
Yunko
literally did
Summit
this part
squad.
yesterday.
Since the enemy already knows we're coming, let's seize this rare opportunity and strike before they're ready.
Yeah, we did.
Gear up and get ready.
Yes, Captain Magus.
I'm about to start deploying troops to launch the offensive. Proxy, both the battlefield and the hollows can shift in an instant. Make sure you're fully prepared. We aren't as ready as we could have been. The Obsidian...
Yeah, and then like blah
Leave it
blah
to
blah
me.
blah blah blah
I'm
blah
counting on
blah.
all of you, too.
What the captain means it?
Yeah. Okay, so this is where we were at. We were about to say, okay, we pressed prepare first yesterday. So, all right, here we go. Now, Dumb Doro didn't pay attention to ZZ's story. What a fucking fraud. We literally did this part yesterday. Don't question mark me, motherfucker. You literally said no.
Unexpected
Question mark,
deployment
as
of
in we
forces
didn't do
beyond
this part
Isolde's
yesterday.
plan has put the Exaltists on high alert, like a startled bird ready to flee. We can't risk the Exaltist core members escaping right under our noses. We have to strike quickly and hit their key bases.
Based on the intelligence we have, the target's stronghold in this operation is very likely the Exaltist's main base.
I'm not usually one to spoil the mood, but from what I've seen of the Exaltists, they're not that easy to pin down. Which raises the question, can we really trust the intel from the Defense Force?
You really know your way around intelligence and information warfare, Proxy. But it's Isolde's strategy and intel that have been key to the Defense Force's success so far. I understand your concerns, but I've no reason to doubt the reliability of Isolde's intel.
Captain Magus, you sure have a lot of trust in Commander Isolde, don't you?
That's because Captain Magus and Commander Isolde were comrades in arms. They fought side by side years ago.
Technically, fighting side by side isn't exactly accurate. But yes, Isolde and I go way back. She's a comrade, a senior, and my commanding officer. In fact, Obalsquan itself wouldn't exist without Isolde's support and guidance. If I can't trust Isolde, then there might not be anyone left in Obsidian Division I can trust.
I understand. So please believe me, when I'm acting as your proxy, my one and only goal is to lead you all to where you're meant to be.
Okay. How about we just lead Magus
People are here.
Oh.
Yeah. Who
to eat
goes
shit?
there?
Oh my god, left
Petty
ear.
thugs blocking the way to the Creator.
The Creator will not forgive them. Our
Yo, fuck your creator,
sacrifice
bitch.
Will pave the way for our master's return.
What does C do when she doesn't have her charge? You just like auto spam? Hold E? Okay, but what if I don't have energy for hold E either? Oh, I just skipped all the dialogue here. Wrongfully killed soldiers, but those ones emerging from the wild were wearing 11-year-old. They died protecting you, Eridu. These exalted scum, how dare they desecrate the honor of fallen soldiers? Unforgivable. Just basic? Okay. The approaching footsteps have everyone on guard, but then what they see is the sight of allied... Oh.
Which unit are you in? According to Commander Isolde's orders, aside from Obel's squad, there shouldn't be any other squads assigned to raid this base.
Isolde may be the acting commander for this op, but our squad reports to Major General Lorenz.
So, these idiots are the ones who alerted the Exaltists to our plan. And it was all under orders from the Major General?
Mind your tone. The Major General sent
3
us because
years
he was
cooked.
worried you wouldn't be able to handle this alone.
Hey,
We're
Acu,
here
thank you
to
for the
support
3
the
years. Welcome
operation.
back.
Support the operation? We were just out there fighting alone as a single squad.
That's right, and we really do appreciate it. Without you taking the brunt of the Exaltists' attention, we couldn't have made it to their headquarters from the flanks so smoothly.
Fiki.
We have to apologize. We accidentally beat you to it and ended up taking the credit for wiping out the Exaltists' main base.
Juice, thank you for the 4 months.
That's meaningless. Is this really the attitude of new recruits in Obsidian Division these days?
Yes.
Acting all high and mighty. You're just a gun. Do you really think yourself so important? I may be a rookie, but at least I'm not a washed
Ladies
up
and
old
with the 4 months
dog
as well.
like you.
Washed up old dog.
Watch it. The captain has given everything to protect the city. You don't deserve to...
It's okay, Orphe. As long as they really did take out the Exaltists, then they've helped safeguard New Eridu, which makes them our comrades.
I don't think they did.
Even among comrades, there are plenty of annoying ones. If you ask me, we should just take this guy away and cover it up as an accident caused by an Exaltist attack.
Wait,
Hey.
true?
Are you threatening
True,
me?
true.
Stay focused, soldier. Answer me. Has the Exaltist base been completely cleared?
Several preachers took advantage of the chaos to escape. We had other orders to carry out, so we didn't have time to pursue them while clearing the base.
What other orders?
Other orders? What could be more important than wiping out the Exaltists?
Bunch of fools. They can't even handle something this simple properly. Obel soldiers, let's move out. Once again, it's up to us to clean up after these fools. Obel, gear up and get ready.
Yes, Captain Magus.
Whee!
The Exaltists are fleeing in all directions.
These second-rate troops sure are surprisingly good at messing things up. Who would ever call this an ambush? We've already failed half of the mission's
Fuck,
objective.
I wasted that. Encrypted documents detected on this device. Maybe working with Porcelumex, but they aren't exactly saints. They sacrifice everything for profit. The soldiers didn't die protecting the city. The truth is, file ends here without warning. There's a record of the hardware being removed, but the missing data cannot be retrieved. Of all places, the data had to be missing at the most crucial part. Soldiers didn't die protecting the city. Just what have these Exaltists learned? It's nothing but a distraction they planted on purpose to mislead us. Still, it's clear the Exaltist remnants were spooked by the Major General's unit acting so recklessly. That's why they moved the key data early. Guess we have no choice but to press on. Hey, Dynasty, thank you for the Prime sub. Welcome. Welcome to the Fobbits. Hope you're having a great day.
Elite targets. Just the kind of fight Obel Squad's been waiting for.
I should have fucking... Actually, it's fine.
Not over yet.
Everything's
Fop.
moving along
Finally
they were
graduated
username.
with
They were
high
about 8
honours,
months.
Really
counting on
happy.
you again this time.
Bro, all the resubs happening at this time. Graduated with high honors. Hey, congrats, man. Good job, good job.
Major
Lappy?
General Lorenz, you're here in the Hollow. In person?
You're the
Sus.
squad Isolde spoke so highly of. Codename Obel, wasn't it? This is quite a surprise. You arrived even faster than I expected. It's just as Colonel Isolde said. You're quite a capable squad.
Given that you're leading this entire operation, I'd expect you to be at the command post. And the person with you is...
You must be Mr. Lucro. We met briefly at the Porcelumex Safety Inspection Reception Banquet.
A reception banquet for a safety inspection? That makes no sense.
This, gun certainly has a blunt matter of speech. Anyway, we are acquainted from the banquet, aren't we? Also
Why do they got
involved
same
with the
eyes?
city
Are they
division,
brothers?
see. For someone so young, you must have made quite the impact with the military. Not so, Mr. Lucro. This young lady is the mayor's envoy, specially sent by the kind-hearted Mr. Mayflower to oversee our
You have the same eyes? Okay, racist. Mods, get his ass.
I'm just doing my duty. Please, the title of envoy is a bit too much. I feel like it's a little too high and mighty.
So you're a distinguished guest from city administration. My apologies. Please excuse the poor welcome.
So, what brings you here, Major General, Mr. Lucro, and these troops who've been acting without Colonel Isolde's orders?
My troops and I have our reasons for being here. You're a veteran, Captain Magus. Even if you don't fully grasp what overstepping means, you should at least know not to ask about classified military matters. Mind your tongue, Captain. After all, besides your sharp tongue, there's not much else you have left.
Ooh.
Major General, shouldn't we be going? Staying too long in areas with high ether activity isn't good for my health. You're right, Mr. Lucro.
Aside from that clerk I met at the Special Military Affairs desk, these are honestly the two most annoying people I've ever had to listen to. Sorry, Captain Magus. It was wrong of me to speak disrespectfully about a commanding officer.
I'll let it slide this time, Orphe. If I weren't afraid of getting you all tried at a military tribunal, I'd have turned every curse word into high-energy laser blasts right at their faces.
This place is not only a key Exaltus stronghold, but also one of their major research facilities. One of Porcelumex's executives previously worked with the Exaltists. Many of their facilities were originally Porcelumex's assets as well. And now under Lucro's lead, Porcelumex has formed ties with the Defense Force. It's clear why they're here.
You're making my head spin. Isn't it just those two plotting how to profit?
Goodness, Commander Lorenz is such a bad person.
Orphe is still caught up in that naive teenage mindset of seeing the world in just good and bad.
Goodness, Orphe. You really are a fool. But I can't say you're wrong this time. They chose to meet in the Hollow, likely to stay under the radar. Either way, Obel's mission continues. Everyone, we keep pursuing the escaping Exaltists.
Yes, Captain Magus.
How about we just kill those two? Oh, Sarah! Great Overseer. The Defense Force took the bait just as planned, and they're feeling pretty proud of themselves. Perfect. They've wasted enough time on meaningless distractions, and that foolish general thinks he's already claimed enough victories. They won't be throwing major forces at us anymore. Though the price was nothing more than a few necessary sacrifices. They died for their faith, Overseer. Besides, the troops you brought back from the underworld were a huge help. Soldiers fighting soldiers. It's cruel, really. Still, if it's for the right cause, then even you and I must be willing to give our lives. Absolutely. That greater purpose is an audience with the creator. I know you have other intentions, but you'll still open the path to the creator, won't you, Great Overseer? I've wandered in confusion along this path more than once, but the whispers I heard were true without a doubt. Once I've achieved my goal, I'll open the path to the creator for you, which means your sacrifice and mine are justified. But Phaethon is with the defense force right now, and that one's a real handful, not the type to let things go easily. That elite squad of theirs has been a serious thorn in our side. I've noticed that youngster may be an unexpected variable, but I've already set the course for how their tale unfolds. Don't back them into a corner unless you have to. Your arrangements are reasonable. May the creator refine us. Not really letting us get a good frontal view of Sarah, huh? Cheers and laughter echo from the military camp, which has been so quiet the past few days. Why is the defense force base so lively? What's going on? Let's ask around and see what the soldiers know. Oh, a new face, and not in uniform either. You must be that outside help for the, what was it, Apostle Squad? No, it's Obol Squad. Thanks to the brilliant leadership of the Major General and his adjutants, we secured an easy victory. Sure, you didn't land the big win, but you still played a part. Hey, what's with that look? We're celebrating our victory here. Don't be such a buzzkill, okay? Oh, well. Welcome back, Envoy. I've been waiting here just to make sure you return safely. Such modesty. Still, if you're acting on behalf of the mayor and the defense force matters, I'm sure your words hold real authority with the city administration. We owe it to the Major General's forces that we were able to reclaim a significant cache of Porcelain without incident. Assets Ferox had handed over to the Exaltus, which are in fact Porcelumix's property. It's quite the haul. The Major General and I go way back. He may not be the most charming guy, but he's someone you can count on. I know I'm just a shrewd, profit-minded trader, and I also know there's been some bad blood between you and the Major General. But that doesn't stop me from seeing the potential for us to work together in the future. Someone like you always brings value to the table, so naturally, I'm pleased you made it back in one piece. It's true that certain individuals within Porcelumix, including Mr. Ferox and his team, engaged in unlawful activities with the Exaltist. The shameful and pathetic Mr. Ferox is now in custody, and with the Major General's support, we've tracked down the subordinates who escaped into the Hollow. Porcelumix is clean of any further criminal association. Regarding the so-called Obscura devices, while they were created through Ferox's dealings with the Exaltus, I'm not clear on their scientific worth. Still, they're made of costly porcelain, so they belong to the company. We'll recover each of the Obscura once the defense force finishes assessing the risk. Yes, Colonel Isolde stated in the report that the Obscura could pose an extreme threat, or extreme risk, even going so as far as to order an evacuation of Wi-Fi Peninsula for public safety. It's gotten too dangerous. It looks like it's time for me to leave Wi-Fi Peninsula. Take care of yourself. Alright. Jesus Christ, bro. Orphe's fucking thighs are just overflowing. These guys sure know how to take it easy. They're already planning the victory party right after winning. Next move, there isn't one. The Major General believes the key members of the Exaltus have been wiped out and their base cleared. As far as he's concerned, we've already won. I never thought victory would come so easily. You've faced the Exaltus more times than anyone, Proxy. Your insight is valuable. But even so, the Obsidian Division can't keep pouring resources into chasing down a minor outlaw group. As for the Obscura, Colonel Isolde is taking our intel and the risk posed by the sacrifices very seriously. She's already preparing to evacuate the citizens of Wi-Fi Peninsula. We'll stay on guard here to protect the civilians until everyone's been evacuated and all Obscura in the city have been cleared. It's thanks to Isolde's leadership that we were able to locate so many Obscura across the city before the operation began too. Since everyone's taking a break, why don't you relax a little too, Proxy? I'm heading back to the camp with the captain. Want to join us for a bit? Despite your doubts, with cheers ringing out through the night all around you, you find yourself taking a brief rest by the firelight with the two soldiers. As Obel Squad settles in at their headquarters, or as they're at their quarters, the troops are already preparing to celebrate.
Everyone! The Exultists, the threat that plagued Waifei Peninsula, have been wiped out under our thunderous assault. Once again, we've brought justice and victory to the people of New Eridu, like every triumph before.
Holy self-glaze.
Give it up for yourselves, soldiers! Cheer for victory!
And let's hear it for our brilliant commander, Major General Lorenz!
I hate to be that girl, but isn't it a bit early to celebrate?
That commander sure seems to be soaking up the cheers.
A typical big shot, huh?
You're right to be concerned.
I love how
Proxy.
Seeds
There are
ENBA
still Exultist
speaks.
stragglers roaming
Hello,
inside and
Jamalu.
outside the Hollow, and the Obscura in the city haven't been fully inspected yet.
As far as I know, the key Exultist leaders are still in the loop. They've managed to slip away after every encounter so far. The Exultists will still be a threat until they're taken out. Even though Mevarok was severely injured by Ishu and Shifu, and the Exultists suffered heavy losses, there's still no sign of them backing down. Miasma activity is still spreading. Key people like Sarah still hold major influence.
Yishuan, High Preceptor of Yunquei Summit? I've heard the name before.
How come I don't see Colonel Isolde anywhere? As the operations leader, shouldn't she be here to celebrate?
Isolde has been unwell recently, and went back to the city to rest.
Hi,
She's also
babe.
been absent from meetings over the past few days.
Maybe the commander's like Proxy and isn't fond of these kinds of gatherings. She might have just found an excuse to slip away.
You might be right. That does sound like her. In any case, we've dealt a heavy blow to the Exultists. And after fighting on the verge of life and death, the soldiers really needed a victory to boost their morale.
That doesn't sound like something our strict Captain Magus would say.
Think of it as me trying to lift everyone's spirits. As soldiers, it is our duty to
Started
obey
NT, any
orders.
tips?
So
Make
even
sure
when we have
to
doubts, we can't launch
I have a great YouTube
investigations
video you should watch.
If you take action without orders, you'll be standing trial at a military tribunal. I might not mind, but I'm sure Seed Sr. would stop us.
I don't want anyone ending up in front of a military tribunal either.
Right. Since it is a military order, the Major's restriction on you can't be lifted until the operation is officially concluded. Sorry about that, Proxy.
I understand. Obel Squad and all the other soldiers have already given so much to protect New Eridu. Everyone should enjoy this hard-earned victory.
Thank you, Proxy.
But as Phaethon, I have no right to stop moving forward.
Oh.
Excuse me, Miss Special Envoy. The Colonel asked me to pass on a message. Some bigwig from TOPS is here to see you. Don't ask me about the specifics. You'll just have to go see for yourself. From TOPS. Oh man, some fucking random ass NPC. Oh no, it's Damien. I thought I only saw like the top of the head. Meet with Damien after dark and fill him in on what Lucro's doing.
Actually, I've already heard about Lucro personally
Bro,
entering
I didn't
the
see the rest of his body,
Major
man.
General's
I just saw
movements.
NPC face.
Besides relocating Porcelumex and the Exultist stock of
Yo,
porcelain,
why do Damien,
they're rounding up
the
trusted
fucking
members who served under
general,
Ferox, including my poor
and
colleagues who fled
the
into
fucking
Hall's
other dude
labs,
all have the
fearing a
same
purge.
fucking eyes? Damien just has a different color pupil. They all got the same fucking
The dust
eyes,
hasn't
bro.
even settled, yet they're already discarding what they no longer need, proving that the only thing crueler than one ruthless boss is another. I have no place in TOPS any longer, and the Defense Force won't seek justice for a stray like me.
Even though you played a major role in taking down Ferox, your new boss won't tolerate you for long, will he?
Exactly. I can't stand stray dogs like you always sniffing out scraps to survive. Like I ever had a choice. I'm just trying to stay alive. Honestly, I was already planning to turn to you and you.
Damien's on my, you know, he's on my good side.
Regardless of our
He has a watch
differences,
on.
You are among the few in Yfei Peninsula who have the power, care about justice, and are willing to hear me out. A stray like me is used to bowing and begging.
Oh.
Unfortunately, no matter how much power we might have, we're just as constrained as you are now. I can't contact anyone at Yunquay Summit for assistance either. But if it's just to keep you safe...
It's all right.
Get on your knees,
Just when
Damien.
I was at my wit's
Beg
end,
to Bell.
Miss Savior appeared.
Just as Damien finishes speaking, a small figure. No. No!
Hiya! I'm the savior he was talking about. It's funny, most company employees usually see me as a disaster. Who would have thought I'd ever be called a savior?
Allow me to introduce you. This is Miss Zhao from TOPS, affiliated with the Krampus Compliance Authority.
Nice to meet you, Miss Zhao. The Krampus Compliance Authority. Is that the name of another company within TOPS? It doesn't sound as familiar to me as the other big companies.
That's alright. Most people haven't heard of it. Krampus isn't actually a company. Our role is to inspect, decide on, and enforce regulations.
Oh, look at her
Brutal
goofy ass rabbit
competition
teeth.
is an inherent flaw of the market system. For the members at the round table, it doesn't matter if a company's executives are tearing each other apart. However, the condition is that all actions by the company and its management must comply with the core rules and interests of the Alliance. The business game doesn't always let us play by the rules. That's the round table's mercy. But when those rule breakers go too far, the strict mother reaches out with her black branch. This time, Porcelumix has clearly stepped out of line.
So who's a strict mother?
I think I get why the corporations might see members of Krampus as a disaster. Even so, having regulators like you
Krampus?
is probably a key reason
And is Zhao
TOPS
the
has managed
branch?
to maintain its strong position in the city.
So, it's not hard for you to understand why I see Miss Zhao as my savior, right?
We'll only know whether I'm your savior or your disaster once all the investigations are complete.
Better than letting someone like Lucro treat you like a fish on a chopping board, right?
Although he isn't really a friend, I do sort of get Damien's style. He's determined to survive this brutal game, but he's also someone who never crosses the line.
Huh.
He's like a
You've got
pussy
sharp
version
and
of Littlefinger.
beautiful eyes. I hope you'll never become the enemy of Krampus. And that when those eyes look at me again, they won't be filled with hostility, Miss Bell.
He's like you. What the hell? Miss Zhao, the Krampus member, turns and walks off with Damien in tow. She may have been small in stature, but her commanding presence nearly overshadowed the disheveled Damien beside her. Proxy! It's not time to sleep yet. I came all this way with Squad Member C to invite you to their special nighttime operation. Follow us and you'll see. Shh, move quietly and stay low just like a sniper. C and Trigger quietly creep up behind Orphe and suddenly launch a surprise attack.
Soldier Orphe!
Soldier Orphe!
You two again? Now you have the proxy as an accomplice too?
I'm not part of
You've
this.
got it all wrong, Orphe. I had no idea those two were planning to scare you.
Captain Magus is asleep. Don't wake her up. We should let her rest.
If Magus is asleep, does the tail just
time for the
drag on the
captain's
floor?
self-diagnostics?
Or does it still stay up?
Is Orphe
Because there's no way
worried about
Orphe wants to
waking
keep her
the
tail up the
captain,
whole time, right?
Or about the captain catching you secretly enjoying some prohibited items?
Puts it inside her butt.
Excuse me. First of all, my concern for the captain is absolutely genuine. Second, the field manual doesn't list lemon-flavored chips under prohibited foods during deployment. I have every right to protest Captain Magus's executive decision to declare all snacks as prohibited.
Oh. Then why doesn't Orphe protest when the captain's actually awake?
I'm sure Orphe has her own reasons.
Anyway, if Orphe doesn't want us to tell the captain...
How about sharing some of those lemon chips with us?
That's why thighs are thick as fuck. She's eating too many snacks.
Isn't this just a regular part of our night ops briefing?
The law doesn't punish the majority, Orphe.
Then, the proxy should also share the responsibility.
A special mission to get rid of lemon-flavored chips? Count me in!
In a sea breeze of Wi-Fi Peninsula, you team up with Opal Squad to finish off the lemon-flavored chips. As Night Deep and Seed and Trigger, who ambushes Orphe, return to the squad's camp. Just as you're about to leave, Orphe calls out to you.
Proxy, there's something I need to talk to you about. It's about the captain.
Oh, shit.
Let me guess. It's something that you can only say when Captain Magus is asleep?
That's right. Proxy,
Bro, where's
I
my
want
Panda
to
Express?
apologize on behalf of the captain for her bad attitude toward you during the mission.
Yeah,
but
fuck that
there's
bitch.
a reason why the captain acted that way.
I trust that you know the captain, Orphe. Otherwise, why would you trust her so much? Come to think of it, you and Magus make a pretty unique team. A soldier paired with an intelligent weapon construct.
An intelligent construct? No, the captain is more than that. Can I trust you, Proxy?
Like I said, just like you trust Captain Magus.
I'm just a gunner. A soldier, here to support Captain Magus. Orphe, you're being too hard on yourself again. You're special. You're one of a kind. That's how they would comfort me, if Captain Magus and the others were here. But no. I know that I'm not someone special. From the moment I was born, being a gunner has been my sole purpose and mission. In the disaster 11 years ago, New Eridu lost so much. It lost so many of its soldiers. The Defense Force's last remaining gemstone, Obsidian Division, also suffered heavy losses. At the time, the military had launched various research projects. Enhanced soldiers, cybernetic soldiers even. Cloned soldiers. It sounds brutal, doesn't it? But if it weren't for these cruel projects, Obsidian Division might never have lasted this long. I was also born at that time, cloned from a legendary soldier, and designed to aid that legendary soldier as an assistant. That legendary soldier's military codename was Magus. The soldier's original body has long been destroyed. All that remains now is a backup of her consciousness, or what you could call her soul, stored within the weapon. Even in death, she's still wielded as a weapon by the Defense Force. Though Captain Magus always says it's what she wanted, is it really a blessing or a curse? All things considered, I'm quite lucky. Selfish, even. I stole her body, her name. You could even say I stole her life. But Captain Magus has never cared about that. She'd just say to me, Orphe, my life was far too boring. You should live your own life. I know the looks in my comrade's
So was
eyes
Magus a
often carry
baddie?
sympathy
True.
or pity, mockery, or even disgust. Still, I can't help but feel that I'm lucky. I met Captain Magus, I met Opal Squad, and even crossed paths with someone as strong and interesting as you, Proxy. I know there's nothing special about the way I was born, but you all keep telling me, Orphe, you're being too hard on yourself again. You're special. You're one of a kind. Yet, the cold glass tanks, the tasteless nutrient fluids, those eyes filled with sympathy, pity, mockery, or disgust, they all proved one thing. I'm nothing special. They all told me I'm just a pathetic, tragic person. But you all keep telling me over and over again, you're one of a kind, Orphe. I can leave those glass tanks in the past. I just don't want to let your expectations down. Rather than those cold, lifeless glass tanks, I want the warmth of Captain Magus. I'd rather have my noisy Obel squad and you, the cool Proxy. Our pasts, whether it's mine or Captain Magus's, are not what define us. Although Captain Magus often jokingly calls you the villain, that's all just talk. Our pasts are not what define us. Instead, it's up to us to determine our destinations. As a Proxy, you'll lead us to the right place. I believe in you, Proxy.
Holy Glaze! Glaze plus backstory. Nice. After a brief signal disruption, communication with the HUD is reestablished.
Theory, have you finished calculating the exact coordinates of the blind spot in Lemnian Hollow's most active area?
Affirmative. HDD data sync complete. Transmitting coordinate data to EOS's Carrot module now.
Oh, Belle, finally. The exact coordinates are now locked in. The next step is to move out with Obel Squad and take them out in one strike.
Negative. Lorenz's forces have currently halted all further operations, so Obel Squad is unauthorized to act without orders. Could you send a message to Ishu and Shifu? Actually, scratch that. Better send it to Senior Fufu instead. Shifu never replies to messages. Just
Next
say,
time you goon to
Junior Belle
Orphe,
needs
remember
your
she's
help.
an 11-year-old clone.
Please
Yeah.
ask Ishu and Shifu to
I've
come
never
to the
gooned to
rescue.
Orphe, bro.
P.S. Don't let the defense force find out.
Poor Junior Belle is suffering cruel mistreatment at the hands of the Defense Force. It's urgent. Come rescue her immediately. P.S. Keep a low profile and avoid any clashes with the Defense Force.
Aren't you over-exaggerating a bit?
This concerns the safety of Waifei Peninsula. A little exaggeration won't hurt, right?
All we can do now is pray that Yunque Summit sends help soon. Who
Where's your
knows what kind
food?
of mess the Exaltists might be stirring up in the Hollow, while Lorenz
Bro's
is basking in the
almost here.
limelight.
This
There's
fucking
no time to waste.
lazy
I'm
ass
logging off now.
motherfucker taking a sweet old time, doing 15 other deliveries at the same time. Chirping breaks your. It's a Shifu's Qingming bird. Chirp, 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 chirp. Your vision suddenly dims, but strangely, you don't feel afraid. When you come to your senses, you're already being carried high up in the air by bird talons. Your body feels weightless like a feather drifting in the air one moment, then heavy like a stone sinking in a lake. By the time you come back to your senses, you already arrived. Is this Suibian Temple?
I think I just had a dream. Am I dreaming? Or is this really Swabian Temple?
My disciple. Fufu told me poor Junior Belle is suffering cruel mistreatment at the hands of the Defense Force. It's urgent. And that I need to stay low and avoid any clashes with them.
Word for word! The message came straight from Junior Belle's brother!
By the way, I'm here too.
Nobody cares,
Someone's
Wise.
messing with our junior
Pipe
out
down.
there. That's the last straw. Shifu, it's time we step in and get an explanation, don't you think?
What do you mean by step in? Junior Bell just looks a little dazed, that's all. I don't see any signs of cruel mistreatment.
Did Ishun Shifu use
Oh shit, my food's here.
technique to bring me to Swabian Temple?
Hold up.
Really smart. I can count backwards all the way from 50. 50, 49, 48, 47, 46, 45.
Yummy, yummy. For my tummy. Yes, sir. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay, nice. They gave me utensils. Thank the Lord. Alright. Ishan cloned it? No. Ishan is not doing the small PP emoji. Okay, here we go. Hopefully we don't have any combat anytime soon, so I could just eat and listen. Go to food? It's just Panda Express, bro. God damn it. What did you order? Panda Express. Some orange chicken with some dynamite sweet and sour chicken as well. Alright. No, I fucking didn't use the code. I forgot. Then the code only works for the the normal plate. I got the bigger plate.
Seems you're finally catching on now.
Your safety, of course, is our highest priority. But given how you contacted us in such a rush, I assume you've run into some trouble with the military?
Come on, Junior Bell. What happened out there that made you call Shifu for help? Don't worry, you can tell us. We're all here for you.
I got my internet access cut off.
That's right. All your seniors are here.
Cunning as always. Certainly sounds like the Exaltists.
If the Defense Force can't deal with those scoundrels, then we will. When do we set out, Shifu?
No need to be hasty. Let Junior Bell get some proper rest first.
Fufu, I've done enough ZZZ quests to know Yishuan never does anything. Belle's had to endure more than her fair share on this job. Senior sister is the best. A proxy without their senior sister is nothing. Those damn soldiers, how dare they lock up my junior?
Oh.
You still got your senior sister waiting for you up on the mountain. Can't have you getting kidnapped before you see her. Keep having these unsettling dreams lately. Like something bad is about to happen. Whenever I'm on mission in miasma-dense areas, I always hear these whispers. Oh, shit. It's not corruption symptoms, is it, Senior? Have the recent missions been too much? If so, let me help share the load. Oh, we're sharing loads now. Don't worry so much. The sky could fall and Shifu would handle it. We'll be okay. You're right. We still got Shifu. You explained to Shifu in detail about the Obscura found in Wi-Fi Peninsula and potential Exalta spaces hidden in the Hollow. The lives of Wi-Fi Peninsula's citizens are at stake. It can't be taken lightly. She's gonna say this and then go to the mountain to meditate for like fucking a week. And then appear right as soon as we start fighting the fuckers. I swear to God, bro. If the defense forces refuse to step in, then Yunque's summit will have no choice but to break the rules of engagement and take action. But now that there are threats both inside and outside the Hollow, and with so few disciples left at Swabian Temple, we might need some reinforcements. Okay.
Hand over the proxy.
Oh my god. It's a misunderstanding.
I was wondering who would break into Swabian Temple in the middle of the night. Turns out it's soldiers from the Defense Force. Please be aware that although Phylum Heights is under military control, soldiers have no right to enter private residences without permission. And my temple isn't exactly a place where anyone can just come and go as they please.
What's all this rambling?
I think what this lady means, Captain,
She just didn't listen to a
is that
single
you
thing
barged
Ishu had
into
said.
someone's home in the middle of the night and caused a big ruckus. And now she's ready to give you a beating.
Give me a beating?
Seed Senior said that if this lady is going to beat you up, he probably won't be able to stop her.
Even with all the Obsidian troops of Wi-Fi Peninsula's support, you probably still couldn't stop me.
Ooh.
High Preceptor Ishwan, this unannounced visit is not meant as a provocation. The person behind you, Phaethon, is currently under our protection.
Under your protection? You mean the mayor's envoy whose freedom is now being restricted?
The temporary restriction on the Proxy's movement is both to protect military secrets and to ensure the Proxy's safety.
No matter how you look at it, my disciple is safest under my protection.
True?
Listen, you two. There's something more urgent to deal with than my safety.
Proxy, are you okay? Oh, so the Proxy wasn't kidnapped by Yunquei Summit.
Apologies. This is my mistake. I thought it was the city authorities who took the Proxy away, trying to extract military information.
I've never cared about military secrets, only about the safety of my disciples and the well-being of New Eridu.
Well then, Proxy, if you went so far as to defy military orders to contact Yunquei Summit, I trust you must have had a good reason.
So nobody's gonna ask how we contacted Yunquei Summit?
You mean you're absolutely certain that the Exaltas still have a real stronghold hidden somewhere in the Hollow?
I can't say I'm completely certain. Not until I enter the Hollow myself and reach those coordinates. But as Guardians of New Eridu, shouldn't Yunquei Summit and the Defense Force investigate, even if there's only the slightest chance of danger?
Belle, I just received an alert from Fairy.
According to real-time Hollow monitoring data, ether activity is rising across the entire Lemnian Hollow.
Uh-oh.
Warning. Ether activity across Lemnian Hollow is approaching record-high levels. Warning. At the current rate of Hollow expansion, there is a 17.2% chance
We're elite.
that
How could
Lemnian
not gonna be
Hollow will
impossible
reach
for
the
them?
Zenless limit
No,
within
motherfucker.
1,026
They
hours.
literally restricted our capabilities to contact anybody by putting a device on our ass. But only Seed noticed our fucking access to HDD in our eyes. But now that we did this, technically the others should catch on to the fact that we have an alternative method. But like they kind of just brushed past it, you know?
What's that voice assistant rambling about this time?
Basically, she's saying that if left unchecked,
Yeah,
the
maybe
Hollow
Oval Squad
might
doesn't
just
care.
go boom.
Because they're on Belle's side.
The Exaltists in charge of miasma research mentioned experiments on large-scale miasma activation.
They thought she was
suspect
kidnapped?
They're preparing
Bro,
for
that's
what they
before
call
they
the
just fucking
final
had this
sacrifice.
dialogue, you idiot. Keep up with
Based
the
on the
story, man.
intelligence and mission results we've seen, the
It's like
Exaltists
I'm
control
reading to you
most of the
fucking green eggs and
miasma-rich
ham and
areas
you're
in
fucking
Lemnian
still
Hollow.
trying to figure out which
They've also
hand
mastered
color.
the technology to manipulate the unique ether. The current rise in ether activity throughout the Hollow is probably connected to the Exaltists' operations.
If your theory is true, then this currently undiscovered Exaltus base will likely become the central hub for their final sacrifice.
Exactly. But if we can take out their hidden base, the sacrifice ritual won't happen, and the Hollow's rising activity will be back under control.
How do you manage to sigh with a mechanical throat like that?
I'll Although I tried to ignore some of the seemingly fabricated technical terms, you still managed to lose me. So essentially, we head in, confirm whether any Exaltist rats are still stirring up trouble, and if they are, we wipe them out. That should eliminate the threat, right?
Wow, Captain Magus. You actually understood everything this time. Amazing.
Then let's move out. Opal Squad will personally eliminate the looming shadow that threatens Wi-Fi Peninsula.
But Captain Magus, weren't you just saying an hour ago that military orders must never be disobeyed?
Yup.
Disobeying orders? Hardly. We were chasing after Phaethon, who fled all the way into the Hollow with classified military intel.
Oh, now we're just lying.
Captain Magus, your enthusiasm is truly moving. But you could have just left it to Yunquay Summit.
It's our duty as the Defense Force to wipe out the Exaltists. If our superior officers have failed in that duty, then I'll take responsibility myself. Besides, the Obscura still haven't been fully examined. If a sacrifice really did emerge from the boxes, then Defense Force soldiers, and even civilians, would pay dearly.
I
I
understand.
keep looking at Magus. She's
My
very
disciples
thirsty.
and I will remain on standby at Phylum Heights and fulfill our duty to protect this place.
But I guess that's, you know.
In that case, the attack plan and the operation start time need to be decided ASAP.
Deploying all of Opal Squad would draw too much attention. We'll need to wait for the right moment. Let's regroup and launch the operation first thing tomorrow morning. All members of the Opal Squad, return to base and get some rest.
Cap.
Yes,
Forest moment here.
Captain Magus.
Is Ambi just a
Tomorrow's probably going to be a long day.
Forest member of Opal Squad? Yeah. She's a retired member, right? But like she still like joins up randomly for like missions. Oh, she's not from Opal? What the hell? Oh wait, no, she's from. Wait, what squad is Ambi from? She's from Silver Squad. Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, I remember now. I remember. Okay. Man, I wish Ambi was in this squad. It would actually give me a fucking character I want to play. Grand Escape Strategy Meeting. If you want the dull version, I'm here to bring you the strategy meeting. It's indeed about civilian evacuation. Technically she is, bro. I'm not counting Soldier 11, you bum. Like, motherfucker, shut up. By that logic, Ambi was a bad guy because it was a clone that was a bad clone. Wow. Man, why isn't this voice? Oh, wait, maybe? Nice.
Experimental ether units called Obscura were placed in large numbers within the Hollow and around Wi-Fi Peninsula by Porcelumex and the Exaltists.
Yeah, I kind of want to hear his
Opal
old days
Squad was the
JP voice.
first to
I feel like I
discover
haven't
that
heard
they
it
could
yet.
hold and even generate a sacrifice. Later operations by other squads also confirmed this. That's about all we've got.
There's no
on
way
the
it's
Obscura
that much
for
better,
now.
bro. I feel like his
And
old days
there are
English is
still
like
many
perfect.
unchecked ones hidden in Wi-Fi. According to our investigations, none carrying sacrifices have been found outside the Hollow.
But we can't gamble
I don't
with
think I could
people's
change it
lives
right
with
now.
some big
No.
unknown. Right, Colonel Isolde?
You're right, Orphe. Which is why we're launching the Hollow evacuation plan, starting with relocating the residents of Phylum Heights. We're moving them into the city, at least until every Obscura in the area has been inspected. The evac op will be handled by troops under the Major General. As for Opal Squad, you'll be on standby
Yo,
as a
fuck
mobile
the Major
unit,
General.
ready to jump in the moment anything goes sideways.
On standby as a mobile squad, huh? In other words, we get to move however we want for now, correct?
It's on standby at all times, not do whatever you like. Is that clear, Captain Magus?
Crystal clear, Colonel. I assure you, we will not act on our own or do anything reckless.
I've got the captain covered. Obel Squad won't be running wild on my watch.
Why do I get the feeling something's going on between you all? Anyway, just behave. Things are bound to get messy during the evacuation, so make sure the proxy stays safe, Magus.
Of course. The Proxy's a VIP under our protection. Aren't you, Proxy?
Bro, I kind of feel bad for Isolde.
Speaking of VIPs, Commander Lorenz, Mr. Lucro, and the rest of the Porcelumex higher-ups will be evacuating alongside the residents.
I kind of feel bad for Isolde, because Obel Squad is literally like Trigger and then a fucking talking gun and then like a bunch of idiots. like, like, what's keeping this fucking squad together, genuinely, you know?
The big shots can't wait to run for their lives, huh?
Like,
this is your
elite squad.
We can't blame the executives for saving their own hides.
True, the talking gun is also an idiot.
I'll go get the executive sorted for VIP evac. Obel Squad is dismissed for now.
Are you calling Seed an idiot because she is?
Something on your mind,
Seed
Captain
is an
Magus?
idiot.
I was just wondering, Colonel.
Seed literally comes off as someone who played way too much Subway Surfer growing up.
Forgive me?
You do know there's a time and place for sarcasm in front of your squad, right, Captain Magus? But if that day ever comes, I trust that you'd have your reasons.
I know the captain always has her
Seed
reasons,
is just
Colonel
different.
Isolde.
Don't tell me you're actually itching to go rogue with your
Did
captain,
any of you watch The
Orphe.
Boys this season?
Don't worry. I'll keep her in line.
Huh? Me?
Either way,
Seed
we've got
sounds
each other's
almost
backs.
like
That
Kimiko
won't
when
change,
she finally
right?
started talking this season.
Damn right.
You know, when she just all
Good
she
to
did
hear.
was like,
That makes me feel a little better, Captain.
if you guys didn't watch, like just TLDR, right? Kimiko basically learned how to talk from watching TikToks. And that feels like that's how Seed learned to talk. You know? Stop slandering Himiko? No, Kimiko, I'm talking about the boys, not...
Proxy! Proxy!
Why are you sneaking over and whispering like this? It totally looks like you're trying to rope me into some secret plan.
The captain said that you should sneak over and meet us over there in a bit. It'd be way too obvious if we all moved together.
This is the dumbest. This is the dumbest group of people. Like, brother, why is Orphe conveying this to us? Magus is literally your tail.
Isn't the captain always, like, right behind you? Why bother sending you to pass on a message?
Well, because the captain's voice is way too loud. She couldn't whisper for her life.
Then how does she sigh if she can't whisper? Who the hell is hyperventilating?
Oh.
Don't worry, it might just be a small hollow disaster. Life is way more precious than property. True? You young folk. Alright. you young folk just don't get it. I came here from the old capital. You know how long it took me to be... Alright. Try to stay calm. Work with the defense force and leave Wi-Fi Peninsula for the time being. The hollow might settle in a few days, and you can all come right back. I started to do a real guttural voice, but then I started choking. Don't push, don't panic. Hey, I'm talking to you. Excuse me, I have a child with me. Could you let them go first? Our company volunteered to help maintain order here, so don't push your luck. Please follow the evacuation order and rejoin the evacuation group at once. Hey, I told you to watch your tone. You're even scarier than an ethereal. I accidentally lost track of my group. Come with me, Granny. I'll help you catch up to the main group. Due to potential disaster risks in the Lemnian Hollow, please cooperate with the Defense Force and evacuate Phalum Heights in an orderly manner. Citizens, please actively cooperate with... Shut your bitch ass up. Grandma looks stupid as fuck. You caught that, right, Proxy? Oboe Squad's role during the retreat is standby for rapid deployment. In other words, if we sneak into the Hollow operation now, no one will catch us. Sneak into the Hollow? No, we're covertly going in to investigate for the safety of the citizens of Waifei Peninsula. Captain's right. There's bound to be confusion during evacuation, and that's a perfect window to move in. Commander Isolde's arrangements just happen to work in our favor. Do you think she already knows about us? Yes. She's got nothing to do with this. If we're caught, I'll take the heat for defying orders. So if Magus takes the heat for defying orders, do they what? Like, just take her off of Orphe? Like, what if Magus gets in timeout, you know? They put her in, like, solitary. Or do they just have to go in together? Both get cooked. Alright, here we go.
Tell the workers to pick up the pace. That porcelain's worth more than their lives.
Don't let them hear you. I don't want to see complaint letters in the employee yearbook.
Complaint letters?
There's an employee yearbook?
Those, boss?
The fuck is
Training
that?
reliable subordinates matters more than you'd think. We don't want to end up in the same mess we did back then. We trusted the Defense Force to protect company assets, but they were useless. And that
Where's
cost
Zhao?
us a fortune.
Sorry, excuse me. Please, could you let my child move up in line?
Yeah, let the kid through. Cut it out. The evacuation order's been
Whoa. Swinging a gun in front of a little girl?
Getting out of here because the company paid for it.
Do something, Damien.
Don't push it.
Watch your mouth. Protecting the company's image is also part of what you're paid for. Got it?
Please, can you let my child go first?
Sorry. I'm afraid I'm not in a position to help anyone either.
What the fuck, Damien?
Today, Waifei Peninsula
This guy's
has
worthless.
opened its door to us. Just like every other door in this city.
Just a photo for the internal PR material, sir. Much appreciated.
Fuck this guy. Lorenz
This
is a
moment
pussy.
right now,
Oh my god.
And back then, it's all starting to look the same.
Yo, isn't Isolde supposed to be like a little on the older side, chat? I swear to God, she doesn't look a day old past like 28, 29. Maybe 30. Alright? Like, she's like my age, you know? Isolde is like 40? Bro, she does not look 40. She looks like my age, you know? Like early 30s. Peak prime age. Alright?
To those sitting at the top, our lives are nothing but silver spoons they use to scoop up and savor
You look
their
45?
triumph.
No.
Civilians,
I
soldiers.
feel like she'd be like
Doesn't
perfect
matter.
right next to me in terms
We're
of like
all merely
you know, we
specks
look
of
about the
dust
same age.
beneath the feet of giants clashing above us. This isn't the end, Orpheus.
Okay. Orpheus.
This is the Exaltist base we cleared out earlier. The proxy was there too.
I've been
Were
saying
you
prime
looking
age
for
is
a
30,
hidden
bro.
base? Why are we back here again?
According to Fairy's calculations, the fissure that leads directly to the blind spot just so happens to be located in this area. I guess you could say we let the Exaltists slip right under our noses.
If it weren't for Lorenz and Lucro's interference, we might have uncovered signs of a base much earlier.
The fissure is close by, but Fairy's calculations could only narrow it down this far. We'll need you all to head into the Hollow to confirm the exact location.
Commencing operation. Objective, locate the nearby fissure.
Yes, Captain Magus.
What up, chat? Oh, okay. Alright, let's go.
The first diffraction signal source has been confirmed.
Recalibrate. Now we just need to find the second signal source, and we can pinpoint the exact coordinates.
Unleashing maximum firepower!
Proxy, you're not making up some technical jargon to fool me, are you?
It wouldn't take much to fool you, Magus. Shut up. Oh, is it Bang Boo time?
Analyzing device's operating protocol.
The purpose of these devices seems to be to guide and concentrate the miasma.
How did you figure that out, Proxy?
We're not
Thanks to
stupid.
their engineers. They left super clear comments in the code. The final
Clear comments in the code? Must not be made by
large-scale
Pyro
miasma
software.
activation experiment. The Exaltists need to gather a massive amount of miasma. These devices must be important for that.
What the fuck?
The Exaltist outposts full of miasma might be the result of these devices as well.
Communication structure analysis complete. Hub device location locked.
The fuck is that
Uploading to
symbol?
HDD now.
Got it.
On the list, bud. Hope it was worth it. Yeah, I'm one of those goddamn clout chasers talking about pirate software. Now I'm on the list. Ooh.
Pinpointing fissure coordinates.
Hey, you soldiers over there.
Well.
Hey, it's the same motherfucker again.
Isn't this the same guy we bumped into last time?
Well.
Obel Squad. What are you doing here?
Yeah, that familiar, annoying voice. It's definitely him.
I want to ask you the same question. What are you doing here?
We're here under Major General Lorenz's orders, of course.
All right. We all know you're his right-hand man. But haven't you given me that line already?
I have no obligation to explain myself to you. But to avoid unnecessary conflict between so-called allies, this facility holds a stockpile of porcelain belonging to Porcelumex. We've been assigned to constant guard duty here to prevent any of the returning Exaltists from stealing the city's strategic resources.
Wasn't it Porcelumex who originally handed these strategic city resources over to the Exaltists? You sure are going out of your way to clean up the mess they made.
I'm not in the mood to bicker with you. Now, it's your turn to answer, Captain Magus. Why are you here? I don't recall receiving any orders about reinforcements or rotation.
As I'm sure you're aware, I'm the restricted operative designated by Commander Lorenz. I fled into the Hollow carrying sensitive military info. Obel Squad is just here to capture me.
Proxy?
Oh. This envoy really is good at causing trouble, huh?
That's
Don't
right.
You think, Captain Magus?
We could always go with Seed's plan. Just this guy could just magically happen to have died in a happy little accident.
Exaltists likely still have a key base in the Hollow. Obel Squad's mission is to clear any threats to civilians here. You're a soldier too, so you should understand a soldier's duty.
A soldier's first and foremost duty is to follow orders.
To follow orders. And doing that is what keeps everyone safe.
You're leading your squad without authorization. This is a clear violation of military command, Captain Magus.
Forget the orders. I didn't form Obel just to dance to someone else's tune. If disobeying orders is what it takes to protect this city, then so be it. I'll face a court-martial.
I've got a recording device, you know.
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
Every
whoa,
word
whoa,
you say will be
Magus.
used as evidence
You
in
can't
court.
just. What about Orphe?
Heavy firepower. If you don't step aside, every word you say might just become your last.
The intel came from me, and this operation
Rules
is
are
under
made
my
to be
lead.
broken.
If the Defense Forces commanders have a problem with that, they can take it up with me directly.
Threatening your comrades only
Wrong game?
adds to
Hey,
your
same company.
offenses, Captain Magus. I'm not obligated to stop you from engaging in conflict. Go if you must. I hope to see you all alive in the military courts.
Oh, wow.
Finally,
That
annoying
autoplay
guy's
just
gone.
skipped that shit instantly.
Onward to saving the world.
Now Obel Squad really is in big trouble. Captain Magus, was it really necessary to go that far?
Don't worry, little Proxy. When the time comes,
Little,
I'll
you're a
say,
fucking tail
Wango
gun.
was coerced by our troops and forced to lead the way into the Hollow.
That's not what I'm worried about. It's you and everyone from Obel.
I will take full responsibility for disobeying orders, and I'll go to Isolde to plead my case.
No. Captain Magus, if you get arrested, I'll have to face the battlefield all alone.
Hey, couldn't you say something that shows you care about me, Orphe?
Oh, see, chat? That Orphe doesn't have to go together, right? I think they just unplug Magus.
Bell, we have an urgent communication request from the Defense Force.
An urgent call from the Defense Force?
Well, actually, Colonel
I'm
Isolde
5'8" and a
got
half.
Commissioner
Watch your
Sifu,
mouth.
Who then got in touch with me. They want to use the HDD's
I'm not
communication
5'2",
channels to deliver a message
brother.
to you. I only called it an urgent communication because I wanted to sound more professional in front of the Defense Force.
Good afternoon, team. I had heard about Phaethon's abilities
Well,
before,
well, well.
but experiencing a device that can communicate inside the Hollow firsthand still feels incredible.
Colonel, Isolde, let me explain.
Acting without orders, disobeying military command, and hoping to come to me for leniency? Captain Magus, you've been in the military long enough to know. Your behavior is getting more and more unruly.
Captain Magus's cooling system is about to overheat.
You mean you heard all that? Proxy, your HDD's privacy protection is severely lacking.
Anyway, I'm fully aware of the situation. You did the right thing, Captain Magus. All those years ago, we followed our orders, and our comrades died. And now, we can no longer stand by and watch Waifei Peninsula fall into danger for the
That's
sake
my
of
goat.
following orders.
Isolde.
All those years ago.
Isolde, why bring up the past all of a sudden?
I think it's time I told you a few things now, Magus. Everyone here is either a comrade you can entrust your life to, or a brave soul willing to lay down their life for the safety of New Eridu. Which is why what I'm about to tell all of you is so important. It's a story of betrayal. A grave crime born of selfish ambition that put our city and its people in danger.
So, your inspection has finally uncovered something.
Captain Magus and the Colonel's comrades all died during the fall of the old capital due to a lapse in commands from higher up. Is that what you want to tell us about?
That's right. At that time, the commander ordered Agamemnon's squad to hold their ground at all costs, and to defend the railway line evacuating civilians. And that's what our comrades did. They fought to the very end, till the last drop of their blood was shed. But what we were guarding was not a railway for evacuating civilians. It was actually a freight line for transporting corporate assets.
Ooh.
Every
Those
minute
goddamn
the
corporate
team was able to hold out
motherfuckers.
meant another container of porcelain that was transported back to a Topps warehouse outside the Hollow. Of course, That company paid the commander a hefty reward for that. Every digit on that check was stained with the blood of our teammates, Magus.
Captain Magus.
Isolde. Who was the corrupt commander who accepted the bribe? And where is the company that paid it? Answer me.
Captain Magus, your body is becoming unstable.
Answer me, Isolde.
I don't have enough evidence to accuse them yet. Stay calm, Magus.
Stay calm? Stay calm? How do you expect me to stay calm?
Captain Magus!
I mean, what are you gonna do, Magus? Grow a pair of legs and hands and jump out?
I was created to unleash this fury, Isolde!
Captain Magus, for the safety of the squad, I'm authorized to activate sleep mode.
You would dare to stop me, Orphe?
I don't have the right to ignore your anger, but the people here are important too. And what we need to accomplish now matters just as much.
Stop the Magus slander? Oh, shut up.
Easy for you to say. What do you know of my anger, Phaethon?
Ah, you're not even the original Magus, bro.
We all lost so much. During the disaster, everyone here, Colonel Isolde, Shifu, Senior Fufu, and all the civilians in Waifei Peninsula who were displaced
She is, bro?
capital.
No.
So many people just like you lost everything.
It's like
Natural disasters,
the
man-made
argument.
disasters.
No. It's like the Soma argument, right? Is the copy of you? I don't think so. I think the original is you. The copy is not you. All right. Verso, not Verso, but is Verso. Oh, she got her brain transferred into the gun, but it's not a copy. She got her brain transferred into the gun? How the fuck do you transfer a brain into a gun? Are you sure? I thought it was like her, like, consciousness was like digitized, no? You're right. Yeah, I thought it was a digitation. So that's literally the Soma thing. Isn't that the same shit? No, it's not. Because the brain, even if it's digitized, the original is still there. It's just a copy, right? It's a whole Soma argument, chat. Is the copy of you that is in the arc in Soma the real you? Or is the you that's back on the fucking ship, right, that was copied the real you? The one in the ship that's left behind on Earth is the real you. The digital copy is not you, bro. It's a new version, you know? Shori literally said she was a backup of her consciousness. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. I feel like chat's just fucking they're just fucking LARPers in here, but the tourist. What makes the real you, if not memories and experiences, if she has all that, then she is still Magus. She is still Magus, but she's not the original Magus.
But we didn't let anger, sorrow, or regret pull us down.
Does it even matter?
Thanks
No, it
to
doesn't
our
really matter.
courage,
It just
we
matters in my
achieved
context
everything
of
we have now.
making fun of
Your
Magus.
Opal Squad, Orphe, Trigger, Seed, and Soldier 11. Your story with them. Sure, the past does matter, but they do too.
Chat, am I being a jackass? Magus has been a jackass. All right.
Captain Magus.
She's a meanie.
How am I a part of this?
Thank you, Proxy. Isolde, I won't let this go. As you said, I'll wait for the right time to act.
Yes, let's leave it for later. What's most important now is for you all to carry on with your current mission. I'm telling you this now because you were right about one thing. Merely following orders doesn't make you a good soldier. Keep moving forward, everyone. I'll take the heat from command.
True.
Time's ticking, and the Hollow is changing rapidly. If we wait any longer, the Fisher might disappear.
Bro, I'm just
entirely.
imagining Seed's voice actor going into the studio, and they hand her a piece of paper with all the lines she has to read, and she just comes back out after she's done. She's like, what the fuck did I just read today? Like, none of her lines are anything serious, just fucking goofy one-liners.
Far luckier than I have, Magus.
Isolde's voice fades over the channel, and Oboe Squad's figures disappear.
It's not often I find myself thinking.
You do know who Seed's VA is, right? No, who's Seed's VA? What other characters have they voiced? I like them. I think they do a good job of portraying Seed's like demeanor. But I don't know who the VA is. Wait, what? She did Ghost Stories dub?
Let's drive out
No
all the
way.
blasphemous unbelievers who desecrate our noble
No way,
cause.
bro. Nah. That's gotta be cap.
There sure are a lot of Exaltist rats hiding in here.
These guys remind me of the motherfuckers from like Dead Space with the shit that they walk big ass sack and you just pop them, they explode.
Stop them.
Sarah!
It's been a while, Phaethon.
Sarah, how many of the Exaltists' crimes have you been quietly orchestrating from the shadows?
Crimes? Ah, you mean those reasonable and necessary sacrifices? As a loyal servant of the Creator, my answer is, of course, every single one.
I feel like Hoyo thinks most people in the world just don't actually wear their jackets and they just drape them on their shoulders.
You stand out as particularly detestable, Phaethon.
Captain Magus, that woman is making.
I don't know. I feel like Hoyo just doesn't understand. It's called Aura, brother. Why are you buying a jacket if you're just gonna like? Might as well get a cape.
I'm an expert at suppressive fire. Prepare to die.
Like Renoir, it's Aura. Oh.
Prepare to meet your end.
You stubborn fools. Struggle all you want. The Overseer has already reached the gate of the final domain. It's just one more gentle push.
Mevarok. Gotta admit, that one's hard to kill.
Death is a cruel fate, but the Creator does show mercy to the most faithful servants at times.
No matter what tricks or lies you try to use, we won't let anyone threaten New Eridu.
Threaten New Eridu? Young unbeliever. The parasites devouring the city aren't here. The real poison.
What's the difference between an unbeliever and a non-believer?
Which actually makes you and me allies, not enemies.
Oh, shut your bitch ass up.
Don't you dare compare my proxy to you.
Well, your proxy. Well, I'm not your proxy.
But I don't think we'll have the opportunity to work together. The end is drawing near.
That's not true. Because ZZZ's going into season 3, Sarah.
Faithful servants.
The end is nowhere near. And I'm only on 2.2. Oh my god, imagine if Sarah just... Why'd she run like that?
The Creator is always filled
Goofy
with
ass run.
sacrifice. The path back to the Master is always paved with blood and bones.
Okay, motherfucker.
Life and death, existence and annihilation, brilliance
Trying
and
to fucking
decay,
parry that.
bliss and suffering. All shall return to the Creator.
Not over yet.
Is that too late on that parry?
Tactical retreat.
The melody of combat.
Bitch.
Let's use this place. Let's get your fighting power. Let me see your first again.
Playing like it's first week in the game? Bro, I don't fucking know how to play with Seed, man. I barely ever fucking play with Seed.
Let's go take a look.
I've always just played Sambi, so within the core mechanism, you find a device that Exalt is used to manipulate the miasma. Strange device discovered in the Exalta's underground base. The core piece installed at a large miasma facility used to control the flow and... Okay. My laser can't break through either. The equipment is shrouded in thick miasma. Any attempt to connect through Eos's port would lead to corruption. That's not true. Eos is swimming in that shit, bro. Like, look at him. Even the perception technique is useless. Maybe we need someone with Yixuan Shifu's level of skill for this. We can't do anything about these things right now, so let's just focus our efforts on tracking down those bosses.
Come now. Line up. No pushing. May the Creator refine us. Sanctuaries chosen, favored by the Creator.
No one sees this shit happening?
Protect the citizens! Fire! Sir, the box is in the city. Retreat!
Oh. They dead. Oh. Always coming right in time to Aura Farm. Fuck you, Yixuan.
The monsters have swarmed the entirety of Phylum Heights. Be sure to stay vigilant.
Always Aura Farming.
We have an emergency. Exaltus priests and sacrifices are attacking Waifei Peninsula. They're pouring out of the Obscura, and there's a lot of them.
Our attack on the base in the Hollow led to chaos in the city outside. Are they using the attack as a cover to escape?
The city is under attack? Do we keep pursuing or fall back to assist?
Keep pursuing.
A rather obvious and sloppy scheme. Our comrades from Obsidian Division are stationed in the city, along with the mystics of Yunquei Summit. The city should be in good hands for the time being.
True.
Yixuan Shifu and the other disciples are helping suppress the sacrifices in the main district. There's a gap in the defenses on the mountain road above Phylum Heights.
The mountain road? But according to the distribution map we received, there shouldn't be any Obscura in that area.
Which is why we didn't deploy heavy defenses near the mountain road.
Oh no, there are many residential areas near there.
Got it. Calculating a route from the Hollow back to Waifei Peninsula for evacuation. Almost done.
We're counting on you, Proxy.
Bro, Captain Magus, you're finally back. The sacrifices in the city are being held back by Yixuan Shifu and the others, but more have suddenly appeared on the mountain path, but our Obscura positioning data didn't show any devices there. Something's wrong with Isolde's intel? Long story short, long story, this is not short. Our main forces and the Suimian Temple Masters are all tied up fighting sacrifices in the story. In the city, the mountain road area wasn't assigned any defensive troops beforehand. The defenses there are severely lacking. Man, Soldier 11 hasn't had a single voice line this whole second half.
Summit. The sacrifices in the main district have been suppressed, and the civilians in the city are safe.
Our mission is to eliminate the sacrifices and exaltists around the mountain road area, while protecting 2 VIP targets.
Which are the annoying Aporsa Lumix executive Lucro, and the even more annoying Obsidian Division Major General Lorenz.
Bad news? We've lost contact with Mr. Lucro. Good news, the Major General is en route to the evacuation point below the mountain road.
Hard to say which is the good news and which is the bad. Like them or not, the mission still has to be completed. There are plenty of homes around the mountain road area, so there's no time to waste. Let's move out.
With our main forces and Yonkoi Summit holding Phalum Heights, let's deal with those sacrifices on the mountain road. There are residential areas around the mountain road. We can't let those sacrifices run wild. And that unpleasant mayor, I keep reading Major as Mayor. Major General and Lucro are evacuating from that way as well. We can't just stand by and watch them die. I mean, we could. We could let them die. I mean, I was just saying. Oh my god, jiggling. I wonder how Orphe looks without the beret.
Prioritize eliminating the sacrifices emerging from the Obscura.
Roger that, Captain.
Bald?
Luckily, there aren't many residents near the highway. Otherwise, this would have been a real problem.
There's an ambush in the
Those monsters. Ethereals.
Calm down, ma'am.
No. They weren't ethereals.
We're from Obsidian Division. You're safe now.
They're all dead.
Remain calm. You're not in danger anymore.
Those deadly ghosts got them.
This woman's experiencing shock. Her companions were likely killed in the recent attack.
Judging by her outfit, she's from Porcelumex. And I remember seeing her at the banquet. Her companions were most likely Porcelumex executives.
Though I really can't stand those people. They didn't deserve this.
Magus, aren't you curious? Who exactly was responsible for killing our comrades all those years ago? The blood debt partly falls on Porcelumex for offering the bribe, and partly on the commander who accepted it. Well, Porcelumex's share of that debt was just paid in blood.
Isolde, what are you saying?
That's right. The mastermind behind bribing the military commander back then was none other than Porcelumex's Lucro. Of course, the ones who benefited from it weren't innocent either. Going down with him was only fitting.
Even if they weren't innocent, they should have at least had a trial.
Forget it, Proxy. Your sense of righteousness is admirable. But I also... believe you've been through something like this yourself. Unjust accusations, hopeless justice, endless struggle. The Defense Force, public security, the HIA, and TOPS. You're standing against giants. How much injustice have you endured, and how much justice have you achieved?
But, Isolde, you've always told me that justice will come.
Correct. Justice will come, but it will be through my hands and your gun.
Whoa.
We no longer need to rely on the sympathy of others, nor wait for mercy from those in power.
I feel like Isolde's like maybe, losing her cool a little bit.
Why are you doing this, Colonel? Why, of all times, reveal this to Magus now? Your goal isn't just to let her know the truth, is it?
Magus, don't you want to know the name of that commander from back then? The one who sent us into the jaws of battle just to secure that huge check from Porcelumex? The one who deliberately withheld support from our unit to cover up the bribery?
It was Lorenz.
Yes, Colonel Lorenz, 11 years ago. The very same Lorenz who has now risen to Major General. 11 years ago, he colluded with Lucro. And now, 11 years later...
Lorenz.
Jesus Christ.
My lives lost. My years of suffering. This ridiculous body of mine. Is it all because of him?
Lucro is already dead, and Lorenz stands right before you at the end of this road. I've already made my choice. Now it's time to make yours, Magus. We're the only ones walking this road. Don't let me down.
I don't know if I agree with Isolde here. I don't know.
Isolde.
Colonel Isolde. Commander Lorenz. How could this be?
The only way we can know is by finding Lorenz and getting answers from him directly.
We agree with Isolde. W murder.
Magus, this is the moment when you need to keep your cool. Isolde hasn't given us any evidence to back up her accusations.
Evidence? Don't tell me you want to start preaching about procedures and justice, Proxy. If there were any justice in this world, my teammates wouldn't have sacrificed themselves 11 years ago.
Seriously, think about the timing. Why is she dropping all this drama now? She's trying to steer you
That's what I'm saying.
somewhere.
Something's weird
She
here.
wants me to join in her revenge plan. Is there something wrong with that? She was right about one thing. I'm the only one walking this road with her.
With all due respect, Captain, that was a real kick in the gut, you know? Remember when we first joined the squad? We signed up because we felt the same pain. We carried the same scars.
Finally, the only person with a brain in this entire squad
maybe even a little
speaks up.
glory. For the ones we lost. The ones we loved. And now you're saying that we're not your companions? That you're all she has?
Get him!
Seed would like to teach that meanie a lesson. But I can't shake the feeling that something really bad might follow. If Seed Sr. were here, I think he'd be all gruffy and say, "Nope, not happening, Captain." And "Nope, not you either, Seed." Oh well, I was never good at comforting speeches anyway. If you made up your mind, Captain, I'll follow your lead. No
Okay,
matter
Seed,
what.
you did not need that last part.
I think you're helping
Like, what the fuck? You just be yapping for fun.
Captain!
You don't understand what I'm going through either. Huh, Orphe?
Open your eyes, Magus. You and Isolde walking the same path? Come on! Without me, you wouldn't even be able to walk. If anything, you and I are the real companions here. And the others, the squad,
Not
Proxy,
wrong.
we've been in this together from the start. We've all lost people we love.
Magus indeed
But you were
cannot
the
walk
one who
without
brought us
Orphe.
back, who pulled us out of that whole mess of grief and revenge. And now you want us to just stand here and do nothing? All so you can feel that we understand you? Sorry, Captain. I didn't mean to snap like that.
We're still on a mission here. Whatever personal stuff we're dealing with, it doesn't outweigh the lives of all those citizens depending on us. You with me, Captain Magus?
I agree. Let's move out. We'll clear out the ethereals as we go. Mobile squad, gear up and get ready.
There is an unopened Obscura nearby.
The monsters are crawling out of those devices.
Eliminate the nearby Obscura. Cut off the source of the threats.
What the fuck? Oh shit. Does that? It has to be in order, right? Boom. Easy. Oh, what the fuck? Oh my god. The T-virus. How did I destroy this? Oh, I forgot. Nah.
The Obscura have been confirmed to be deactivated.
Ooh,
The
analyze.
locations of these Obscura don't appear to be included in the Colonel's intel.
There might be gaps in the intel.
Boom. Boom, baby. Yes, sir.
There are Obscura deployed up ahead.
Clear out these filthy things!
You can get to the other side of the residential area through here. What the hell? Bro thinks he's fucking Frolova with that wand.
Sacrifice is incoming. Stay alert. Monsters that can operate outside the hollow. Truly terrifying weapons.
If they enter the city,
We won't let that happen.
Major General Lorenz retreated in this direction.
Is he dead? Dead? I don't think so. We could talk to him. Oh, never mind. Is that Lucro? Oh no, don't tell me the Major General is. Pick up the pace. I have no intention of explaining myself. Oh no, random little child.
Let's treat him to that.
Kid, didn't you listen to the fucking evacuation orders? God fucking damn it. Oh, what the hell?
Circle them.
Oh,
Ladies from the Defense Force.
fucking Dante.
There's a little kid here. Maybe he got stranded when the
thought it was a
sacrifices
random
suddenly
kid, bro.
appeared on the mountain road.
He's from Salem
You're
Bay.
not hurt, are you, Dante? What are you doing all the way out here? Is your mom okay?
Belle, you're here too. I was just playing on the mountain path with Mello and Ayu, like we always do.
Did you not hear the
It was hide
evacuation
and
order?
seek,
What do you
and I
mean
hid
you were
inside
just
that
playing
empty
on the
grocery
mountain?
store by the road. But then, monsters started crawling out of those boxes. The ones that make the sighing noises. There were monsters inside. Mello and Ayu ran down the mountain path back to Siloon Bay, but I got stuck here.
It's all right, Dante. The Defense Force is here. You're safe now.
You know this little one, Proxy?
His name is Dante from Siloon Bay. His uncle used to be a Defense Force soldier, just like you all.
He used to be.
Just like your old comrades. Dante's uncle also died in the fall of the old capital 11 years ago.
Oh. Zoe's family have one of our old comrades, huh?
Old comrade? Is this gun lady one of my uncle's friends too?
Gun lady.
That's right, kid. Your uncle and I, we fought side by side.
Whoa, you must be a super strong soldier. My uncle was really strong too, but he never came back. I hope you and your team all make it home safe. I'm sure someone's got to be waiting for you at home.
We will, Dante. Don't you worry.
Hey, Dante, tell me something. If you had the chance to get revenge for your uncle, would you take it?
Get revenge? But didn't Uncle give his life to protect us?
Like, if I found the bad guy who killed him, or the monster that hurt him, would you want me to kill them? Would that make you feel better?
Feel better? I want those monsters gone too. But that won't bring my uncle back, right? I think Uncle became a soldier because he wanted to keep people safe, even if he had to face scary monsters. So instead of fighting to hurt people, I want to be the kind of soldier who protects everyone. I want to be strong and take care of Mom. That's why I hope you all go home safe. You shouldn't get hurt and make your moms or your kids cry.
Yeah. Dante, you should go home now. Your mom is probably worried sick about you.
The Defense Force and Yunque Summit will keep you and your mom safe.
Oh, right! Mom's probably waiting for me. I'd better get home fast.
Dante's such a sweetheart.
He's a good kid. But people like Lorenz, back then and even now, how many kids have lost their families because of scum like that?
Captain.
All right, let's keep moving.
Is the Major General dead? Voiced by Allegra Clark? What? Really?
What are your orders?
Honestly, I can see that.
I need to question him face to face and get to the bottom of this.
Time is a war event tomorrow. It starts at 3. So I'm gonna try to get there a little bit past 3 so we're not like right there at the beginning, you know? Like, chat, you never want to be there right as soon as the party starts. You want to be there like a little after. Well, we get there like maybe 3:34, you know? That's the direction Lorenz evacuated in. Oh, chat, it's not like there's like specific things happening at like certain times, right? It's a event that's happening from 3 to like 8, and there's just like the same things are happening at all times, right? It's just like you just come by whenever you have time and then you go through. Like, it's pretty much one of those things. Is there a sponsor event? I am getting paid to go check it out, yeah. Now's not the time to pull the trigger. Stand behind the captain. Now, the last time, chat, the only reason I didn't go last year was because they said I wasn't allowed to IRL stream it. Last year, I was down to go unpaid, right? Because it was nearby. But they said I couldn't IRL stream it, so I was like, well, then I'm just not going to go. So this year, luckily, they said IRL streaming is okay. So I was like, fuck it, I'll go. And they offered payment, so I was like, okay, I mean, double. Okay, to be fair, no, I'll be honest, I did say they, like, I wanted pay. Like, after the whole hack incident, they didn't help me at all. Motherfucker, I'm making sure they pay. Alright? Like, I ain't doing free service no more. Alright, no free labor around here. Not anymore. Orpheus Magus stand before Major General Lorenz, confronting him with his old days accusations. Damn, this motherfucker's alive.
Who filled your head with such baseless claims and slander, Captain Magus?
Please, General Lorenz. While I can still hold myself back, I just need you to answer me. Yes or no?
Such groundless accusations are enough to get you court-martialed, Captain Magus. Or is this all just an attempt to stir up trouble and cover up your unauthorized attack earlier?
Answer me, Lorenz. Yes or no?
11 years ago, countless squads under my command were lost when the old capital fell. You think it was only the frontline soldiers like you who had to shoulder the pressure? Do you know how many questions I faced because of your crushing defeat and your incompetence? Do you know how much blame I have taken? How many concessions I have made to appease their greed? War, politics, and the survival of this city are not problems that can be solved merely by you all pulling your triggers on the front lines. I don't expect your brain, if there's anything left of it in there, to possibly comprehend such complicated matters. but I want to remind you of one thing. You're not here alone. Isn't Obel Squad standing with you?
That's an outright threat, General Lorenz. As the mayor's representative, I won't just stand here and let that slide.
I must say, naive fools really seem to get along well together. If you're that set on burning everything to take me out and won't consider your own future, then perhaps you should think about theirs. Don't be so selfish, Captain Magus. Even if it was me, so what? I didn't get where I am.
Am I
today by
crazy?
being noble
Does
and
Lorenz have
playing
two
by the
medals
rules.
overlapping each other? Like, that's not even... what is this? What's going on here? Before Lorenz brushes past Obel Squad as he finishes speaking, Magus is triggered. Ooh. She didn't pull it.
Captain Magus.
You made the right
Captain
choice.
Magus, I understand how you feel. Even though it might sound kinda cruel, I think you made the right call holding yourself back.
He made a fair point. I have my squad members and the proxy counting on me. Acting recklessly wasn't an option. But I and Isolde wouldn't just stand around while he makes things spiral out of control. There must be a reason why she has revealed all this now.
Where could Colonel Isolde be?
Accusations without evidence are just baseless slander against your superiors. We'll settle this later. After this operation, no one will be able to stop the Defense Force from staying here.
You're right, sir.
Oh!
No one can stop you from staying now.
Isolde. Why don't you come with me, Colonel? We can't leave our big hero behind.
She got a gun behind her back.
Hero? All the soldiers who never made it out? The ones you abandoned? Weren't they also your stepping stones? Your heroes?
Oh shit! Oh shit, blood!
Magus, promise you couldn't bring yourself to keep. I kept it for you.
Oh damn. Also, god damn, dude. No wonder Lorenz died. Did you see his fucking bodyguards? They didn't land a single shot on Isolde, and she was like fucking 3 feet away. Like, honestly deserved. Pick better fucking bodyguards, bozo. Okay. Season 2, Chapter 3. Are we all... Are we close? I have no idea. You have like an hour? Shit. Kinda, but not really. I have to get ready for... Lucro, the executive officer of the Porcelain Lumix, has been confirmed dead after a sacrifice attack. Intentional or not, I'm in White Peninsula on behalf of Krampus to conduct a full investigation into both Porcelain Lumix operation and Lucro's misconduct. There was a tip-off about Lucro and Lorenz being tied to bribery. And what did you know? They both ended up dead. Unexpectedly, fate dealt the punishment in Krampus' place, though whether it was too harsh is still up for debate. But right now, the bigger concern is that Porcelain Lumix needs a new leader. One who won't let their round table down. Some call Krampus' action a reckoning, and I can't help but feel the defector acted for the very same reason. Okay. Alright, chat. Why the fuck you were so surprised to see Xiao? Well, I just didn't expect her to be here. Alright, I think we do save it. There is a good chance, chat, that we drive home tomorrow night and I just start up stream. Maybe we just finish it tomorrow night when I get back home. just for Z tomorrow. So tomorrow's stream might just be ZZ stream when I get back home. Really depends on how long the IRL is and what time I get home. If you guys don't know, it is about an hour-and-a-half drive for me to get home. So if I get home at like 10, then it's not gonna happen. But if I get home at like 8, I think we could do that, right? It really depends on LA traffic. LA traffic can be anywhere from an hour-and-a-half to get home to like 2 hours-and-a-half. So brother, listen, driving back home on LA traffic at like 6, 7 p.m., you pick your poison, brother. That could literally be 2-3 hours, okay? So I don't fucking know how long it'll take, right? So if it doesn't take that long and I get home in a timely manner, then I'll pick up with a ZZZ quest stream real quick to finish up 2.2. If it does take me a while, I'm just gonna fucking crash. All right, so I'll see y'all tomorrow, chat. Pretty good. I gotta literally charge every single fucking device for tomorrow. I gotta charge my IRL backpack for the car stream. I gotta charge up my external batteries. I gotta get all of that going. So tomorrow is going to be an IRL stream. I'll see y'all tomorrow for that. Hope you guys are excited. It's gonna be a little weird, I think, because I think this is the first IRL stream where I'm going to an event where I don't think there's gonna be anyone I know. As far as I understand, I don't think there's any other CCs there. So what time will you go live? Probably about an hour before my normal live time, or probably a little bit earlier, depends. But we're gonna have a little bit of a driving stream, so I drive to there. But yeah, is it Ruby going? Is Ruby going? I don't know. I don't think so, but I could ask. Is Ruby going? I don't know. Oh, she is going to the UCLA one tomorrow? Oh, thank fuck, bro. Someone I know is gonna be there. And I was like, I don't really want to be surrounded by a bunch of fucking college students and then just like awkwardly talking to my fucking camera. So, oh my god, let's go. All right, I'll see y'all tomorrow. Thank you guys for hanging out as always. Good night, everybody.